The honey is kept to the side too. We don't need these now. To the side for now. Well, yeah.
So that means that when I've been doing that split, I've maybe missed, well I have, I've missed a queen cell and the swarm. So if we see them clump anywhere, we'll have a lesson in swarm collection. They are just spewing out of the entrance, absolutely spewing out.
You've got a queen clipper out.
If she says...
Could you grab it from that hive that I put in there?
Which one was it?
Where is it?
Which one was it?
So the queen's there somewhere, and then it's coming around the queen.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to drop that into this box, and put the box on the floor next to it, and smoke it everywhere they're gathering. The bees will start putting the bombs in the air and fanning where the queen's pheromones are. So instead of landing on the branch up there, the bees are going to start landing in the box down here. Then when the sun starts going down, which this time of the year is going to be 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll come back. So, we'll try not to set the grass on fire.
It's always a bonus.
And we've got that queen cage. Where did I put it? Oh, cheers. Just in case I see the queen, we'll pop her in there. It is a good size, this.
There's a lot of them, isn't there?
It is a decent size.
Are you just hoping they're just going to drop straight in?
Yeah, I'm just going to literally put the box underneath them,
Tap the tree.
and tap the tree until they go in. So my box is going to go under
Yep.
the swarm, under the clump. I try to make the drop as shallow as possible.
Smooth.
So we love bees. So the swarm's now in the box, basically. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then, if this was a smaller branch, I'd just use my secateurs to cut the branch.
Yeah.
But instead, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. Apple's going to come in. And the bees are in.
This is where you start putting the turn.
I'll put the box underneath. And I'm going to smoke this area. While I'm smoking it, I'm having a little look for the queen in case she's like right on a branch. So the queen, her smell, her pheromones are on these branches, and I want rid of those pheromones. I want the smell of the queen to be in there now. And the way that would receive the queen's in the box is if there's bums in the air and they're flapping the wings and fanning. And I can see that. If you come and have a look, all the bees are on the walls and the floor, and they're fanning, they're flapping the wings. And they're saying, look guys, we're down here now. And then I'm going to stick my head in and see if I can see the queen. I'm not going to spend too long worrying about the queen. There she is. There she is. So I put the queen in the queen cage. Yesterday I was collecting swarms, and 3 times the queen flew away. She came back, but she kept on flying away. The queen cage which I usually keep in the car was in this apron. And I was thinking, oh no. So I'm going to keep a few queen cages in my car now. Danny, well done for getting so close. So I'm going to quickly move my thumb away. If I hovered this queen over there,
We'll go around it.
they can smell her. If I started slowly walking away with this in my hand, all the bees would cover in my hand. But it's not Hollywood, and these are fascinating insects. So what I'll do instead is I'll just drop her in here. The queen's fine. She's in a cage. These bees, they're all fanning, indicative that the queen's here, with my nose there, as we saw it. So that's a job well done. So then I just brush these bees with these wild grass. Brush them off the seams. Get in the box, please, bees. In you go, your queen's there.
So swarms aren't angry?
No, they've got nothing to protect. They're protecting the queen, but there's no brood or honey or stores, so they're unlikely to sting.
Yeah, because people...
And I've been stung by a swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people say that that's why they swarm, because they're angry. The swarms are angry.
They're not swarming because they're angry. They're swarming because they run out of space in their hive, in their colony, in their unit. The queens run out of space to lay, or the bees that are collecting honey have run out of space to store their honey, and that's why they're swarming. So it's a natural split, natural reproduction of a colony. Because again, this bee is an insect, it's its own entity, it's alive, but this colony which is swarmed is an entity as well. These are the red blood cells, the organs, the everythings. And it wants to split, it wants to reproduce. So now that they're there, and there's not as many bees up here, there are still some, so I'll just knock them off and really mask the pheromone with the sweet of the smoke.
That discourages them from going up there, won't it?
Yeah. So they're now less likely to come up here and more likely to follow the scent which is being spread by these girls. Bums in the air, flapping wings. How your queen's in here now. All the bees that are flying with the swarm and have went elsewhere, they're going to return to this area expecting to find the swarm, because that's where they first landed. But they're going to follow the new trail into there.
Yeah. So you have to have it close for them to come back and then go, hang on a minute, I thought it was there, but actually it's down there.
Yeah. I would probably get away from the box over here. I'd probably get away from the box over there. Too far when it's too far.
Yeah.
But already the scout bees going to find a more suitable place to set up a hive, even though this happened, what, 10 minutes ago? So I don't want to move this box away, because it might only be 10 bees, but we'll be keepers, not be losers. So we'll leave the box there until the sun comes down, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'll take it to a different apiary. I won't take it there tonight, because I don't want to be disturbing the farm at like 10:30 at night. So I'll take it in the morning. So it's another early morning for me.